Hi everyone. Today, I'm going to explain what composition of two function means and of course, show some examples. So, suppose we have two functions, f and g, with domains of a and b. We can define their composition, which is the function with the formula, g of f of x. In other words, we just substitute x with f of x in the formula of g. But now, the most important part, what will be the composition's domain? To figure that out, just keep in mind every time the following rule: the domain of our new function includes every x in f's domain, for which f of x belongs to g's domain. I know it may sound a little complicated, so let's take a look at a couple of examples. Note that for the function f, x must be greater than 0, and for g, x needs to be equal or greater than 0. So, to define the composition's domain, we have to establish that x is greater than 0, and at the same time f of x is equal or greater than 0, which means that x is equal or greater than 1. Therefore, to define g of f of x, x must be equal or greater than 1. Finally, we substitute f of x instead of x at g's initial formula, so g of f of x is equal to square root of ln of x. We first determine the domain by applying the same method as shown in the previous example. X can be any real number and x squared must be equal or greater than 0, which is also true for every real number. So, the composition's domain will be R. Now, g of f of x equals square root of x squared, which is equal to the absolute value of x. Congratulations! You have now learned how to calculate the composition of two functions.